さらにはマインコンライブでサブ MC をさせていただくという本当にかけがえのない素晴らしい体験をマインクラフトを通じてできました。これからもたくさんの楽しい経験をさせていただく。
Podías poner nada más piedra, había estos Steve por todo el mundo corriendo y brincando. La verdad, este fue el inicio de este maravilloso juego. Después continuó la versión clásica 0.30 de Minecraft, en la que podíamos poner bastante tipo de bloques,
funciona mi micro de nuevo, no sé qué pasó.
Claramente podíamos activar y desactivar la lluvia con un solo botón, y esto era bastante interesante para aquellos tiempos de Minecraft. Posterior a ello,
creo que está nada más recapitulando antes de empezar con el evento, pero
y por supuesto,
de una vez lo empecé.
Animales en el juego, todo empezaba a formarse, a verse muy espectacular. Conforme seguía avanzando el juego, podíamos
tener el live con Jack. Y buenas, bienvenido.
En estas versiones era la única manera de poder tener esta cámara de Minecraft, y después de ello ya nunca volvió a existir en el juego. En el año de 2010, en la actualización de Halloween, podíamos obtener,
creo que lo inicié muy temprano,
el acceso al Nether. Claro que sí, esta versión de Halloween nos trajo esta maravillosa nueva dimensión.
Ahí no se ve el chat en pantalla.
A la beta 1.8,
ahora sí.
dio inicio la actualización de aventura, que ya traía en sí el modo creativo para construir. También las aldeas ya estaban disponibles, sin embargo todavía no tenían
escuché
aldeanos.
japonés. Es que
fueron añadidas,
han estado hablando personas, creadores de contenido de Minecraft de todos lados del mundo. Hace rato también salió una chica hablando portugués. Uy,
a conocer el primer jefe del juego, el dragón del End. No pasaron muchas versiones para que llegara la actualización bastante aterradora, así se llamaba, en la que por fin teníamos el segundo jefe del juego, el Wither. La actualización de exploración, en la que añadieron mapas para poder navegar, las maravillosas mansiones con sus
definitivamente llegué bien temprano.
Después de ello llegó la actualización acuática con delfines, nuevos biomas marinos.
No, yo nada más mencioné que hablo portugués.
Y hierbas marinas. La actualización que le dio
creo que ni siquiera salió en pantalla la morra. Ni recuerdo.
Llegando después Village and Pillage, que traía muchas mejoras para las aldeas, pero mi parte favorita, los pandas.
La mejor actualización.
¿A poco no son hermosos? La actualización abejas zumbantes nos ofreció una nueva forma de ver los bosques, con estas hermosas criaturas, las abejas, que dan mucha alegría al juego. Minecraft ya había evolucionado mucho y faltaba la actualización del Nether, que llega a Minecraft.
Hello, Raúl Jaramillo, bienvenido.
Añadiendo demasiadas cosas nuevas en el Nether para explorar y muchos.
Pensé que ya había empezado, pero no, nada más están haciendo como que recapitulación de todas las actualizaciones en distintos idiomas.
Asombrosas y muchas cosas por explorar.
A la madre, habló bien seductor el vato.
Más de 10 años de Minecraft en pocos
y muchas
minutos.
Cosas. Una de esas cosas.
Well, that made me feel old. I remember pretty much all of those Minecraft updates.
No toqué el volumen. ¿El del
Okay,
video o el de mi micrófono?
Anyway, this last section
porque el de mi micrófono ya está en lo máximo que puedo.
Games, and I've created my own little game right here. Let's see how good is my aim. The pressure is on. That didn't happen. Let's see if I can get this first try. There it is.
Hola Mukuro. Hola Mukuro, ¿por qué leí el mensaje? Hola Haku, bienvenido.
My name is Scott, Ors Major, or Dang That's a Long Name, a branding nightmare, I know.
Oigan, ¿ustedes ya vieron los mobs que van a votar? ¿Ya saben qué mob van a votar? Del video. Permíteme.
No, con
razón no se
Since
escuchaba.
November in 2019, me and Nox Crew have been working together to make an amazing
Creo que ahora
Minecraft
se escucha más
event. The event sees 40
el
different
video que
content
mi
creators
micro.
go head to head live in a variety of custom mini games, battling it out for
Ahí me
the
dicen.
ultimate prize. an MCC coin. But rather than me sitting and explaining to you what MCC is, how about I show you? Roll the tapes. It started.
Up the countdown.
Countdown.
Ready up, ready up. We're gonna start.
Todavía se sigue siendo el MCC, no sabía.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
This is when the
Está
anxiety
difícil,
rises for
pero creo que
everybody.
por el
15
alley.
seconds. This is where we get in there. It's
El alley me llamaba la atención, pero yo soy Team Glare nada más por el diseño. Creo que fue el más creativo de los diseños. Aunque sí, el Glare es el más inútil también. Es por eso que se los doy Team Glare. Hola, Jocelyn, bienvenida.
How do I get out of this? Oh,
Oh, Ryan's up here. I killed Ryan.
Goddamn.
Give me bow and arrow.
I got Jenny.
Okay, we're kind of armored up now. And by that I mean very.
Let's go.
Get me. He's low H.
Got him.
It's Tommy.
Got him.
Let's go! Look at that lead!
Wow. More than double second place.
Oh man.
Let's go!
I'm so
it's jungle
happy
right
now.
Perfect.
Done.
There we go.
Basically.
Oh, perfect.
I got it. I got it.
There we go. Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
We came in first by so much.
Oh, you guys are doing really good.
Oh, this is a jumpy.
Se antoja jugar algo así. Pero uno que no es youtuber grande, ni siquiera que habla inglés, no se puede.
We're vibing.
Hola Yanaí, bienvenida.
Just with some pals.
Blue.
Middle's the wave.
Midlet. There we go. Pete, you've got this. Green. Green. 3P.
Right. I'm ready, dude.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Go middle. Got Eric.
Got hit off.
I got Fundy.
Kill falls. I'm
I
trying.
got her, I got her, I got her.
We can do this. I've killed Pete. I've killed Pete. I killed Cranios. Yeah,
Ahora
fill
que
it
lo
in.
pienso,
Fill it in.
¿cuánto
They're
tiempo
chasing.
falta? Ok, faltan...
Okay, yeah. There
Creo
we
que
go.
faltan 10
Fill it,
minutos
fill
para
it.
que ahora sí inicie lo mero
Yeah, we
bueno.
won. We did it! There we go.
Good work.
Guys, we are
Porque ahorita
smashing
de
it.
plano es pura recapitulación de la comunidad.
No!
I'm just stuck in Shelby's head.
Oh, I'm
dead. Down I go.
Yeah,
No, thank
We had
you.
to-
One got bits up. I got killed.
Running.
No, I've gone off.
Same.
Scott, I died. Oh no!
Oh, I got
I didn't wait.
That was a very delayed flare. Oh my god, 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 no, I got knocked out.
Let's go.
No! People are knocking me off, you stupid stids! Sorry. Oh god, I can't see anything!
Top 20, I'll take it.
Oh, damn.
Holy fuck, eso también se ve con ganas.
Oh no!
Debería de meterme más a servidores de este tipo. Si es que los existen. Porque pues esto es para youtubers que sí se conocen. No como yo todo ju.
Nice. It got me down so fast.
Ah, take no.
Oh, I saved myself.
Keep running. You've got 10 seconds left.
I got them all! Let's go! Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
Coming in. Eyes the tree.
Got it. Go.
Oh, yay, we did it!
Beautiful.
Well played. Nice.
That damage potion I threw at her was like.
Beautiful roundup. Let's go, baby.
Oh, we're doing so good.
Tell me we made our way in.
Let's go.
Let's go!
We're going to dodgeball.
Dodgeball time, boys!
Wait, so whoever wins this wins?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Get that crown.
We're picking into universe. We win these.
Alright, no, real talk, strats.
Don't panic.
Revivido los
Do your thing and
gringos.
feel
Y
confident.
también me hypearía de jugar en un evento así.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Bueno, obviamente no estaría gritando
He's aiming for me.
Let's fucking go
No, he hit me because he was aiming for you.
o algo así. Siento que les reventé los oídos con eso,
I
disculpen.
wanted him and I got him.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I got Eric.
Yes! I thought he was.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Alright, that's it. Final round comes down to the 5th.
This is ridiculous.
It's the only way dodgeball should be, shouldn't it?
Oh, of course.
We got this. This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Let's go, boys. And balls.
I got Sam now.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Ahí estoy viendo que se quedó la...
Come on, Shelby, you got this. It's just Shelby.
Now double arrow, easy cut. Draw up.
Win the whole thing.
Ah,
I
ya vi
need to
por qué
get
se
one
quedó.
of them.
Oh my god,
Oopsie.
Shelby's a clutch.
I slowed down, Weston.
A ver, ¿qué está pasando aquí?
Yes, sir.
¿Por qué no se escondía la...? Neta, no lo voy a poder esconder. Shit. Ah, ya se pudo, olvídalo. No, realmente, neta. Aquí el programa me marcó que grité demasiado fuerte.
Do it. We did it. It feels good to be alive, guys. Let's go.
Let me get in the middle.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that my back hurt from carrying.
Wow, what an NPC guy.
Yeah, let's go.
7 minutos más
Oh, that was beautiful.
y ya inicia.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna cry. Let's go, boys. Good job.
If you enjoyed the video and want to see some of your favourite content creators battle out head to head, you can tune in to the next MCC, which is next Saturday on the 23rd of October at 8 PM BST.
Estos son los 7 minutos más largos de mi vida.
El siguiente video está dedicado a toda la comunidad hispanohablante, pues es un honor para mí poder representarlos y además traerlos a esta Minecraft Live. 3, 2, 1...
Todo el lag del servidor.
Todos adentro. Metemos 200 jugadores en la escuela, en una prisión de máxima seguridad, en 200 islas imposibles de Skyblock, en el sistema solar, en un parque de diversiones, en Latinoamérica, a construir una ciudad
Por fin
entera,
español.
en las Olimpiadas,
Híjole,
donde todos representarán
todo el stream va a
un
estar en
país,
inglés,
donde
así
deberán
que
de sobrevivir en la luna. Tendrán que pasar por
agárrense lo
muchos
más
retos.
posible del
Elige la siguiente,
español.
elige la siguiente.
O sea, del idioma español, no de alguien español. Me refiero.
A continuación se enfrentarán contra el guardián oceánico. El primero que salte de este avión con vida y pase por los obstáculos de litras
Traducí.
podrá
Voy a
ganar el
intentar
premio.
traducirlo lo mejor
Tenemos
posible.
un ganador,
Yes.
un ganador. Está cerca, lo hace, lo ha conseguido. Todos tendrán que escapar de este barco y tener cuidado con el agua. Uy, ya tenemos a muchos jugadores eliminados porque se están cayendo.
Me gustaría hacer algún servidor así, cuando la comunidad crezca más. Pero estoy chiquito, no puedo. Aparte ni sé hacer servidores bien.
A continuación, todos deberán de esquivar las poderosísimas chanclas. 200 jugadores asisten a mi boda.
No había visto que eran
200
chanclas.
jugadores construyen los ajolotes, el nuevo Warden y también las
Programas
nuevas
japoneses
megacuevas.
random. Y sí. Es como que la misma mecánica de juegos random. Jocelyn y yo te estamos viendo desde el trabajo. Oh, nice. Nada más espero no les regañen o algo.
Thanks to my community for so many
me pegué.
moments shared in this event.
Ok, 5
You
minutos
teach
más.
me, you challenge me, you inspire me. Thank you, Mojang, for allowing us to be part of the Minecraft history.
No manches,
Let's
qué
keep
bonito.
growing this beautiful community.
So that just about wraps things up for the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show. It is time for me to say goodbye. But coming up next is an incredible showcase of
Ahora
some
sí
of the
parece que
amazing
ya va a
content
empezar
that has been
pronto.
created in the year of
Mombo Yombo
2021.
está
I think there's gonna be
diciendo
some
que
fireworks. So hold on
esto
to your
fue
shorts
todo
and prepare
del-
yourselves for the
Lo de
2021
los creadores
year in
de la
review.
comunidad.
Whoa, Squid.
No es cierto.
Go. Oh, and an axolotl.
Oh no!
Yeah,
But I got it!
哎呀，这个就是正好天王啊！没事，兄弟们，拿上我的齐天大圣金箍棒，棒它就完事了，兄弟们。
¿Qué
才花了
pedo?
1分钟没到，它就已经
China se ve
残血了，
bien,
简简单单呀。
bien raro.
They're from the big blue house? What happened to the big blue house? What happened? Where are the rest of them? Where's the moon?
Attack. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting a little bit closer than I wanted to. Oh
¿Qué
man,
rollo?
my
¿Está
dragon
encima de
is
un
not
dragón?
doing
Sí, está
good.
encima de
They're-
un dragón.
It's hard to aim.
La magia de los mods.
There we go. We got him. Got him.
Porque me causó tanta gracia el chino como hablaba. No, cada quien.
What are you? Collectible?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just right clicking everything, Colin. Not
Collectible
¿Qué,
is
qué estoy
already
viendo?
blocked. Hey, wait.
What is happening?
楽しい。
Oh,豚ボール遊びたって。
あ、これはい、豚はいいよ、ボールで遊ぼう。
お、遊んでる。
かわいい。
So you can run and you can sprint, and oh my god, it's so cool.
What?
Look at the jump animation. They've got all the sounds officially from Sega. This is insane. I love this. So you can.
Oh my
Ok.
gosh. Yo, these
Eso es de la
blazes.
versión
Nope, nope,
Bedrock,
nope, nope.
¿verdad?
Nope.
Lamentablemente
Yo,
no está
no,
en
my
Java,
iron
pero ni
golem.
modo. Hicieron Warframe en Roblox. Iba a decir conozco esa voz, pero pues es un narrador genérico japonés. De esos text to speech.
소리 들어보세요, 여러분. 마크 소리 최대로 한번 해볼게요. 너무 신비하지 않아?
Why that thing? What did I do to deserve this? No! Run away. Okay, and die. Come on, come on. Just nuke it down. It's dead. It's dead.
With the ray tracing, it helps make everything look way brighter. It just makes everything pop. And
¿Por qué le
technically
censuraron
speaking, you could have the ray
el
tracing
suéter?
on
¿Qué rollo que
and have
traería ahí?
another texture. So if that texture that you already have on is already kind of realistic enough, and you go ahead and you throw ray tracing on it, it would look pretty dope.
Porque los japoneses tienen la moda de poner en texto todo lo que dicen. No sé, cuando yo empecé en YouTube también hacía eso. Pero no te sabría decir.
¡Está guapísimo, colega! ¡Oh, le metemos cangrejo, seguimos por aquí y tenemos piraña! ¡Uy, cuidado! ¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía, madre mía, madre mía! ¡Qué guapo está este mapa, tío! ¡Mira, mira, mira! ¡Oh! ¡Oh!
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Look at this. Isn't that awesome? Look at the light coming down from there. That is so atmospheric. I love it. See, the natural lighting mixed with the warm light of the torches. I just love the atmosphere it makes. Ooh. That has a completely different vibe.
哎，他进去了！哇，他进去了！自投罗网，这你还不死啊
Yo, I'm a minion. Oh, okay.
Y así es como en un juego de cubos puedes hacer otros juegos. Iba a decir Roblox, pero considerando que estamos viendo Minecraft. Hay una relación entre los juegos de bloques y hacer tus propios juegos. Ahí está Minecraft, está Roblox. Hay otro juego que no recuerdo. Ace of Spades, pero ya murió. Un minion. A mí también me sacan de onda los minions. Y bienvenido a Tubi Bros. Uy, creo que ya va a empezar. Creo que le quedan 30 segundos.
これね無理やりゲット待って消えた今のうち待って行くしかないおこれ落ちたらまずい待って落ちて絶対落ちんだよ
And this is one of my favorites. This is a pool table. My design of a pool table here. We've got our little holes that the balls can fall into. We've got a ball here. En
Roblox sí que literal puedes hacer lo que se te cante.
Oh, I got him.
Bueno, eso sí, porque Roblox es literal hecho para programar. Y digo, aquí también se puede programar, pero... ya va a empezar, ya empezó. A ver qué van a anunciar. Ok. Están hablando de las medidas de seguridad que se deben de usar ahorita. Y que ninguna gallina fue herida. El gameplay que se va a mostrar aquí va a ser trabajo en progreso y puede cambiar antes de que salga. Ese paquete de texturas sí lo corre mi anterior compu.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021. I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though.
Okay, entre los anuncios parece que viene Minecraft Dungeons, o sea, contenido de Minecraft Dungeons, la votación de los mobs, más contenido para Minecraft, mencionó algo de crear tu propio mob, pero primero que nada les dio la bienvenida.
Until we tell you all of them today. So, let's do it.
Entiendo, pero hasta ahí nomás.
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here
Okay, y en
and
Twitter van a
also
estar
there.
preguntando qué opinan de cada
Last
cosa que
year,
vayan
we announced
anunciando.
quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Nos van
Hi,
a
Agnes,
hablar sobre el
Henrik.
desarrollo de la parte 2
Agnes, how are you
de
feeling?
Caves and
I'm
Cliffs.
super happy to
O
be
sea, la
here. I'm
actualización
excited, very
1.17.
So excited.
parte
And
2.
Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft Live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes. Yeah. This update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff.
Han estado batallando en balancear el contenido de las montañas y las cuevas porque quieren agregar todavía
this
más
balancing
cosas,
act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
Están felices con
That's
cómo va el
amazing. And you
desarrollo.
have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving
Yes.
notes.
Yeah. For example, on a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean,
Mukuro resumiendo en dos frases lo que dicen los tipos en un minuto entero. Es que nada más tengo que decir lo que les importa a ustedes. La crema de la crema no les importa tanto,
the best thing
¿sí?
is just to be transparent, because like as we know, like Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have the most beautiful
Dice que la comunidad es bien wholesome.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush
Yo sé
it.
que a veces son bien tóxicos también aquí en Minecraft.
Time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, like things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So
we've
been working quite a lot on like
lo más viable posible, porque traducirles todo va a ser también un gorro.
We're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it got to be bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show, right?
So we're going to show
entonces van a hablar de la parte 2 y al final van a hablar de la 1.19,
So we'll move the Deep Dark
creo.
feature set into the next update, which will be after
Algo así entendí,
Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
porque
And
me
we're going to
revolvió
look at that
todo.
later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers, and this was like quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Okay, vamos a ver un poquito de cómo se desarrolló la Caves and Cliffs o algo así.
The best part of my job, I think it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much, and it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Sondong's cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world.
En la generación se están inspirando
and I feel so proud of it because I came from
en
Vietnam,
estructuras
and
reales.
we get to
En este caso mostraron unas cuevas de
cave
Vietnam.
systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
Eso explica también por qué la generación mejoró bastante.
Slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
Okay, él es más como de la estabilización de que cuando hacen cambios así drásticos de la generación del mundo, que todo se siga generando suficientemente bien.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update.
Debería estar trabajando, pero viene a echar un saludongo. Hola, Oscar Castillo, bienvenido. Un saludongo para ti también. ¿Cuándo sale la actualización?
What a great
Creo que habían dicho que la
The
parte
best
2 de Caves and
teams.
Cliffs
And now,
salía
we've been working on Caves and Cliffs,
a
but
finales de
it's
este
been so
año.
beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like
La
all the
que
different
lo que
roles,
van a anunciar
better
nuevo
developers, Java
al final de
developers,
esto creo que
designers,
sale hasta el
artists,
2022
founders,
en algún día.
Bueno,
en algún momento del
when you get
2022
a
más bien.
diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital
Pero
room
sí,
like
Caves
this,
and Cliffs parte
and
2
all
ya
focus
debería
on one
salir
thing like
pronto.
this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
We did.
No era muy relevante lo que dijeron, pero no tiene punto que lo traduzca. Sorry. No manches, sí se ve bien bonito la nueva generación.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, and we have been playtesting a lot, and we couldn't stop playtesting because
we get distracted
we just found so many cool places, and I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires you, like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old. And I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds. And like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on the Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs, we've actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well, and the first thing is blending. Because as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's
La nueva
beautiful. That
generación
makes
incluye
a
blend.
huge
El blend
difference.
es cuando
And Henrik, I know
merges
the other part.
de
you
una
want to
forma
show
que se
us with your
combine
own world.
más naturalmente.
Yeah, so,
o sea, en lugar de que
what
se vean
happens
los
if you open
brincos
your
más
old world
abruptos,
with the new
entre
version of
cada
Minecraft, and
sección se va a ver más
I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had
adaptado
for like 10
de
years,
forma
playing
mejor,
with friends and
por decirlo de esa manera.
family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago.
Okay.
But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas. And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just, we just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Okay, la intención de agregar la nueva profundidad es que se sienta como que siempre estuvo ahí, pero pues no se podía acceder por la misma de la capa de piedra madre.
Not straight down, actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
Interesante.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time?
Preguntan si Java y Bedrock van a recibir la actualización al mismo tiempo.
And also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's what does that
La
mean?
chica de verde parece que está en un
seed is
recumple
this name for the magic number
es
that
que
is
es
used to
Agnes,
determine how your
Agnes es
whole world
amor y
looks
Agnes
like.
es
So
vida.
every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create
Esa
a new
chica
world,
en
it
todos
gets
los
a
Minecons
randomly
en los que sale
generated
siempre está
seed.
bien feliz.
But if you dig that
Por lo
seed up, if you
mismo
really
del,
like what you see, you're like,
pues,
wow, this world is
no
wonderful. I want
manches,
to
es
share
un
it with my
evento
friends.
de un
You
juego
can dig up
grande
that
en el que
number
ella está
and share it with
participando
others. And then if
directamente,
they open a
además
new
de
world
ser
with that seed, they'll
desarrolladoras
see
de.
the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others, anyone who
si creas
opens
un
the world
mundo
with that seed,
en
regardless
Bedrock
of which
y
edition
pasas la
you're
misma
playing,
semilla, va
will
a ser
see
la
essentially
misma semilla
almost
de
exactly
Java.
the same thing.
Va a ser casi la
almost
misma.
identical. And it's a thing in the community, you
está muy
find some
padre.
collocation and you share it, like, look at
Un
this
paso
world
más a
I
la
found.
unificación
And before, you couldn't do that
de
with
Java y
players on the
Bedrock.
other edition, but now everyone can just share cool places together, and I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean,
Nice.
when you find these amazing, epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share
Ay,
them.
sí,
So
por los
seed
mismos
parity
nervios.
is
Pero siempre le
huge. I
pasa
think
a
everyone's
Agnes
gonna
cuando
be
hace los
so
streams de la
excited
Minecon.
about
So we're not 100% there yet, but close. It's
Getting
very
close.
similar.
Getting close.
Details will be different. But
Seed
yeah.
almost parity.
Seed almost parity. That's it.
That's what we're going to call it.
So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're going to release
Está muy
it in a month
interesante
or
y
two.
sí.
That is amazing.
En
Thank
1 o
you
2
so much,
meses
Agnes
sale
and
la
Henrik.
1.18,
Thank you.
que es la
Caves and Cliffs
extensión
Part
de las
2 will
cuevas
be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months.
y
And speaking of screens, soon there will
y
be another
montañas.
place to play Minecraft. On
Se
November
me fue la
2nd,
palabra,
Minecraft
perdón.
comes to Xbox Game Pass
Ok,
for
un mes o
PC.
2, apúntenlo.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them either.
Por alguna razón está hablando de relaciones, pero muestra puras relaciones
You realize this is
que
going
no
out live,
combinan.
right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay.
Ok, según la cabra,
Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not
¡ay!
right. Absolutely
Baba.
not. That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Ok.
We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Ok, eso está muy nice.
Excellent point, Goat. Game Pass
Sí, está muy bueno.
have PC games.
Lo digo después de haberme comprado la versión de Java Solar.
Play those PC games with my two best friends. Ah, the sweet smell of togetherness.
Bueno, está muy bien eso. Para gente que no tenga ni Minecraft y no se decida cuál versión, le conviene más comprarse el Game Pass de Xbox.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom?
Oh, shit.
For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft.
Ok, ahí viene lo de la votación de los mobs. Bueno, es la primera parte porque se tienen que eliminar los otros.
Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft.
Sinceramente creo que los 3 mobs son ridículos y no encajan en el juego, pero yo quiero el Glare nada más porque se ve bien bonito. Parece un arbusto con ojos.
Into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been.
No.
Like you, little baby.
Oh no.
I'll never forget you.
Puto Dream.
Moving on. The actual winner
Yo sí
of
quería la
last year's
Mugloom, a pesar de que
intense
todos
mob
dicen que era
vote
una
was none
pendejada.
other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic
Esa cosa de
creatures
plano no le vi
swimming
caso.
around under the stars
Pero,
on a clear
bueno.
night, you are really missing
El
out.
Glare va a ganar
But
si Dream
that
pide
was
que voten
last
por él.
year, and this
Al
is
chile
now.
espero que Dream
So here's what you
no
need to do.
meta sus
We
narices
have
en
3
esto.
mobs for you to
Porque
choose
no
from.
me
There will
parece
be
bien
2
que un
rounds of
youtuber
voting. The first round, of
cause
course, will include all 3 mobs.
ese tipo de
but one will get
conmoción.
voted out.
Ya lo
In the
causó
second
anteriormente
round,
con el
there will
Glow
only
Squid.
be the 2
Más le vale
remaining
no
mobs,
causarlo otra
then
vez.
just one winner in the end.
Digo, no dudo que lo vaya a
As in
causar.
previous
pero-
years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do
A
have
ver
an
qué.
account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's
Sinceramente,
time to
cualquiera de los
vote,
3 que
go to
entre
the
no me quejaría,
Minecraft Twitter account and
pero
check
el
out the
Glare se me hace
live
más
voting
bonito
poll with all
estéticamente.
3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to
Hola, Scorp
Minecraft
Nature,
and
bienvenido.
click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult.
Ya se puede votar
Now
o
that you
todavía
know
no?
what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens.
Ok, Jens va a hablar
Hey,
de...
Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling our... Oh.
What? I can't hear you.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Oh, hey. Oi, oi, oi.
Watch it there. Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy. Just
Phew.
Oh.
Güey, un juego de
Tiny
Minecraft
Jens,
así pegaría
you
con
made
ganas.
it. Can you
Pero
tell
destronaría
our
el Terraria,
viewers
tal
all
vez.
about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens.
Oh.
Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you.
Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with, and they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely. And to begin with, we have the Glare, which is
Okay, voy a empezar con el Glare.
a creature that flies around and doesn't really like
Una
dark
criatura
areas.
voladora que no le
He
gusta la
knows that in
oscuridad.
dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So
Porque sabe que aquí pueden
naturally,
spawnear
he
los
goes to
enemigos.
those areas and gets really grumpy about it.
Se enoja por ello.
And that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas.
El glare te puede ayudar a iluminar las áreas.
Monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is
El
also
LA.
a flying, lovely creature
Una
that
criatura
loves music
amable.
and
who doesn't?
Nice
Voladora.
sounds. And
Nunca
if you give it an item, it
Que
will
si le
start
das un
looking for
objeto,
similar items
va a empezar a buscar
lying
objetos
around
similares que
and bring
estén
them to
cerca
you.
y te los da.
And if you
O
also
sea, no te va a poder
play on a
duplicar
note
nada,
block,
nada
it
más
will
va
drop the
a
items
traerte cosas.
on that location
Eso
instead.
está nice. Imagínate perder
Yes,
tu
and
loot
we
y le mandas
imagine
algo y
that
te encuentres lo que ocupas de tu
players
loot.
can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas. I think there
Aparentemente
are
va a
many
poder usar los cofres,
possibilities.
algo que
Okay,
entendí.
so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the copper golem. And as the
golem de
name
cobre.
implies, it's a golem made out of copper.
Es
so
un
it's an
golem
excellent
hecho de
use for
cobre.
copper. And it will also interact with you, and since
Interactúa
it's made out of
contigo.
copper, it will over time oxidize and
Se oxidiza con el
maybe
tiempo.
turn into a statue.
Y se convierte en
But
una
don't worry,
estatua.
you can deoxidize it using an axe,
puedes
or
desoxidar
it
con
actually
un
carries
hacha
around a lightning rod on its
o
hand, so
con la cera de abeja.
a lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Bueno, la cera de miel, más bien.
In addition, it loves pressing
Presiona,
buttons.
ama presionar
randomly,
botones aleatorios.
specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly
Cofres,
presses.
Yeah,
botones de cobre, más
so
bien.
that can also be used in some interesting contraptions, we believe.
Que se puede
That's
utilizar para
amazing.
algunas
So,
construcciones
copper
de
golem, LA,
redstone, me
glare,
imagino.
all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think
Cualquiera de
people
los
will
tres que
figure
gane,
out
yo
what
estoy
they
feliz,
like
la
the
verdad.
most.
Yes.
Well,
Nada más
thank you
espero
so
que
much,
ningún
Jens, for
youtuber
coming
meta
by.
su
I have
pata
now
ahí.
a
Ugh.
creator question for you.
Meta sus
Hola, soy
narices y
Ronaldo
lo
97
regó.
de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera
México.
pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those three questions I think everyone who wants to know the answer of.
Yeah,
Fueron muy tres buenas preguntas.
ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're
La inspiración
walking
de
around in
repente
the
es
park. Or,
espontánea o aparece
often
de
like you
distintos
play other
lugares.
games, watching movies, or
A
playing
veces de
Minecraft.
juegos,
And
películas o por
the
jugar Minecraft.
community is also a great help. They have
La
so
comunidad
many
también ayuda
ideas and they
mucho.
do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train of
I mean,
thought.
there's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear. So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details.
Yes.
No sé
Well,
qué fue
thanks,
eso.
Jens. You've
¿Qué
given
pedo?
everyone a lot to think about. All right.
¿Qué
Now
está
you know what
pasando?
your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them.
Se me embrujó la compu.
I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty
Ya.
fantastic coming
No sé
to
qué pasó.
Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
Ok, cosas interesantes en las que van a
Each year, we
trabajar.
show you some of the cool new things
O más
made
bien
by
en las
our
que están
creators
trabajando.
for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself.
Ok.
I finally made my first mob.
Un carro se
It's
está llevando la
very
señal.
Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Ok,
Hello,
creo que nos van a
Lydia.
hablar de cómo
So
hacer
Lydia.
mobs
It's so great
personalizados.
to be here. Like, just so exciting to talk
Creo.
about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have created.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my god, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Ka Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course.
Altos
So a
dibujos.
creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. And that can be like little Mac sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace. And then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to really give you all the means, implementation tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on. Everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer and we created this together. And I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. Very excited about that.
Yeah, that was just so cool that you're able to do something
Digo, a
just
fin
in
de
a game
cuentas
jam.
siento que
And then it
si
turns
alguien
into something
diseña
real
algo
that
se
our
le
creators can
debería...
use.
Oh my...
For me, my favorite is
Me
the
metí a
structuring
Twitter y ya
animation.
todos están
Last year we
spameando.
shipped a map called
Voten por el
by
ley.
Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy. And every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, I don't know, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Ok, aparentemente Dream publicó que ahora no va a hacer que voten por alguno en específico. Quién sabe qué vaya a pasar, pero bueno. Ok, eso que están mostrando creo que es de una versión específica de Minecraft, que no sé cómo funcione bien. Gracias, Dream. Al chile sí. Gracias. Nada más espero que ningún otro youtuber haga alguna otra avería. Esto es de la Bedrock, ¿no? ¿Para cuándo la cámara? Pregunta Sammy. ¿Quieren que ponga cámara? Porque no tengo cámara.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creation, I'm like, how did they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
No tengo cámara.
Hey everyone, I'm EY Stream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great question because the answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call the Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works.
Creo que publicaron una página sobre cómo hacer recursos de Minecraft.
Just go super deep into, learning the components and
No
learning
sé si esto es
entities.
para...
And then the
creo que
coolest
esto
thing
es
that we
para
added,
la
which is
versión
how we made
Bedrock,
our
para hacer
mods,
add-ons.
is we use
Que
the
es similar a los
Minecraft
mods,
entity,
pero pues no hay
wizard,
herramientas
which
para
is
los
created by
mods de
Yanis,
Java.
and it's a blockbench plugin that
Algo así
allows
entendí.
super easy creation
Team Copper
of
Golem.
mobs that you can
Ok,
add to your own Minecraft
respeto tu opinión, Anfes, y bienvenido. Porque
Hello everyone, my name is Giannis. I'm a
cool.
software developer
Pero
and
pues a fin de
Minecraft
cuentas
content
ninguno de
creator.
los
In 2017 I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench.
Yo voto por el Glare nada más por su
The
diseño.
program is all about creating boxy pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations,
con la
and play
estética
screens.
cúbica de
Almost
Minecraft.
all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard, and press Install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear. And I'll use the same
El golem lo tienes que craftear a fuerza tú, creo que no se spawnea. A menos que te refieras a que sean un randomizador para las granjas.
Because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model.
Creo que eso se refiere.
Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft.
Ya vi.
Y
la combinación de Bedrock y Java en el Game Pass va a ser en noviembre. No dieron fecha exacta, pero pues es en noviembre. Ok. Mira, es muy sencillo hacer modificaciones con el blockchain, ¿cómo se llamaba? Algo así.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a
El
creator.
Copper lo puedes mandar cada tanto a hacer algo y así continuamente. Ves que presiona los botones de forma aleatoria. Tendrías que dejarle un solo botón para que te haga la tarea cada rato. Bueno, gracias. De nada, Haku. Ya noviembre ya no falta mucho. Esperemos que sea pronto. Habrá usos en granjas, pero yo no sé. Eso sí no te lo niego. A alguno de los cerebritos de Redstone de la comunidad se les va a ocurrir una buena idea de usar al golem si es que lo añaden. Y si no lo añaden, estoy seguro de que alguien va a hacer un mod para meter a los 3 mobs. O eso quiero creer.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. Then I've animated the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forests.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built
El ADI serviría
mob
para
from
un sistema de
scratch.
ordenado automático que no sea
Fanny,
una
you
marabunda
built
de
yours on
redstone.
top of a wolf.
También podría
I
servir
built
para
mine on
granjas,
top of
según yo.
something. I did not animate.
Tienen
I just
razón,
wanted to do
nada
the
más estoy
beginner's
votando por
course of
el...
Blockbench.
Yo nada más estoy votando por el más inútil de todos.
Near and dear to my Florida
I'm
heart,
sorry. Pero es que me gusta
with a
mucho el
twist,
diseño del
which
Claire.
is what I'm calling an alolotl, an axolotl, and an alligator.
Ok.
Kind of like a little dragon.
Alguien combinó un ajolote con un disfraz de
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now, based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you.
Esta morra también
Which, seeing something
afirma
that you make
que es una creadora de contenido por haber hecho eso, así que dense. Ustedes también pueden crear sus propios mobs.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just
Creo
do
que
that. So we
recuerdo haber visto que
all to
Dream
try.
ya
Like,
no
someone that, like, paint is the
afectaría el
only skill
voto.
that I have. Like, I know
Recuerdo haber visto
everyone
algo
can do
así.
it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out. Like, we would be so incredibly proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah. It's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter.
No es cierto, no tiene ningún post. ¿Dónde vi eso? ¿Qué
We'll probably
pedo?
run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
wait
shit.
to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year. So we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm going to have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who this is their full-time job, making
Espero que no la
Minecraft
haga.
content for Marketplace.
Hace rato, según había visto un tweet de él,
It's something
bueno,
that
era
I'm
una
just
imagen
immensely
en
proud
donde
of.
decía
Like,
que no
being
iba
able to
a
see so many people
causar nada en la
engage with the
votación,
marketplace and allow that,
pero pues no vi
the
nada en
mob
su
creators
Twitter,
to
así que
become
quién sabe.
full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I mean, I think it's incredible too
Buenas,
because the
Mr. Cian
marketplace doesn't
Thompson.
just support
Ay, la
these
categoría de Twitch
huge
está en Fear,
studios,
fuck.
but we also have really small independent creators that
Deja ver
make
si lo
just
puedo
texture
cambiar.
packs, or like Shalaquin Schematics, that's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put
Creo
together
que ya
a
lo pude
video with
cambiar.
some of our favorites from this past year.
Otra vez no se ve el stream, ¿verdad? Ah, ya. No manches, cómo tienen la paciencia de hacer eso. Se ve bien raro.
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
A veces cuesta creer que esto es Minecraft. Cangrejitos.
We just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
What the fuck? Un carnaval, güey, está bien bonito.
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
Sonic el Jejejojo. Van a hacer una recapitulación de los anteriores lives, creo.
Wow! We're kicking things off with the announcement of the... We're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic, Village and Pillage.
Ok, si están haciendo una recapitulación.
Bees! Bees! Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Niesagen.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are.
こんな感じで The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is Tiger!
Mountains.
It's the glow squid. This is your chance to have a say in what goes into
Pobre Minecrafter, creo que no duró ni un año. Sí, creo que no duró ni el año. Pero pues ni modo. Fue un experimento. No le perdieron tanto porque pues a fin de cuentas son parte de Microsoft. Me siento bien perdido porque no he visto todos los Minecons. Ok.
Go, 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 go.
What should I do now? Moppy.
Oh no, el Phantom.
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing
Que espera que puedan ver
community.
su gratitud y la pasión que
now
tienen
before I
por
get way too
Minecraft.
even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Boo and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Y ahora vienen de nuevo los mobs. Pinche Phantom me asusta cada rato. Y sí, somos dos.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do, though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We
Okay.
have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Allay. If you
No
give
quiero
it an
dormir, quiero
item,
seguir
it will
acumulando hierro en
collect
mis
matching
granjas
notes for you.
automáticas.
It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where we'll drop these items for you.
Ya has de
And
tener unos
finally,
20 cofres
the
llenos
copper golem.
de bloques
A
de
little
hierro
golem
con las
that
granjas
you
de...
yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons.
Me
which would
gustaría que
also
si
be
meten
added
al
to the
golem
game
de cobre
if
de
the
perdido lo
copper golem wins the
pudieras
vote. So those are your choices, and
encerar
they
para
are
que no se
all so
oxide.
amazing.
Porque
How
siento que
will
si
you
se oxida después de un tiempo
Yeah,
se
this
rompe
gave
la
us a
granja.
lot to think about. And now
Ah, bueno,
you
quién
need
sabe
to
qué mecánica
decide
le puedan meter.
which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time
No son
playing
chiquitas,
Minecraft.
pero sí tengo un chingo.
Any of them would be useful. But
Nice.
choose your
Yo siempre fui
favorite and
malísimo
go
para
vote
hacer
for it
granjas.
now.
Creo
Yes,
que la única
that's right,
granja
the
que
poll
llegué a
is
hacer era
now
una granja
open.
chiquita
To
de
cast your
experiencia
vote,
y me
make sure
trababa el
you're logged
juego.
into your Twitter account.
Bueno, en mi
Go
anterior
to the
laptop.
Minecraft Twitter account and find the
Ya ahorita no creo que me lo
freshly
trabe.
launched poll with all three choices.
Pero sí
Don't
generaba mucho
forget
spam
to
y se
click
lagueaba.
on the mob you most want to play Minecraft
Sobre
with.
todo spam de
You can do
sonido.
it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round.
Ok, creo que va el primer voto.
Greetings. My name is Narrator, and I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
And I'm Marilla. I'm the
Dijeron que se quedaría quieto, pero sí se puede desoxidar con un hacha. Creo que también...
Excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Creo que también se puede encerar.
today.
No manches. Y ahí emití mi voto y voy perdiendo horrible.
These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
Bien
We've
pata.
actually received a question for us just now.
Sí, va ganando la ley. En segundo lugar, bueno, la ley va con 51%. El golem de cobre con 40 y el clear con 9.
Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks
Ya sabía que no iba a ganar el
of
clear,
Minecraft Dungeons
pero no puedo perder la esperanza aquí.
You tearfully begging to be put in the game.
Maybe in series 3.
Meet a Minecrafter interview some
Ay,
of
me
the
perdí
most
de mucho por la
incredible
votación.
members of the Minecraft community.
They asked me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track. I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
Are you sure that's the right footage?
¿Eh?
Finally,
Secretos
this
de
is
Minecraft.
our peerless show that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets.
British.
Every month, we...
We're out of time. Bye.
Oh, we're not.
British
We still have a few seconds
edition.
left.
Or it might
Have a
pass
great
me the
Minecraft
creeper.
Live, everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi,
Me
Laura.
interesa más estos votos que los de mi
You have a
país.
pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yo también te entiendo.
I think I have the
Haku.
coolest job.
Yo
It's
también te
sometimes
entiendo.
difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table. So hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the
British.
Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
recently had a couple of really cool releases.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently released to Steam. And
Minecraft
I did
Dungeons salió en
something that
Steam,
they
eso es
never
cierto.
recommend you to do, but I
Se me
did
hizo
it
raro
anyway,
verlo
and
en
I
Steam
read the,
cuando el Minecraft original no se
reviews.
puede.
And yeah,
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the game, and yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings
semana
back a lot of spooky modifiers to the
van
game,
a lanzar
gear, a new cape, a new pet,
una semana
and there's my
spooky o algo
new
así,
favorite
entendí,
armor,
para el
which
Minecraft
has the
Dungeons.
spoon steering.
Nice.
I
Nice,
love
nice.
that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
It's a lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at
Yeah.
that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
A la madre, llevan 1,000,000 de votos. Ah, chis, esa es Jet. Ah, no. Se me figuró a Jet de Valorant. Puntos de aventura. Desbloquear recompensas. ¡Yuy! Nuevas mascotas, emotes, flare, altos bichos. Ok. No sabía que se podían hacer burlas en el Minecraft Dungeons. Concuerdo con Haku. Ok, ya somos 3. Es más, estoy seguro que casi todo el chat estamos de acuerdo con Haku. Con lo de los votos. Aventuras de temporada.
That
Para
video
estas
is so
vacaciones.
exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
Te quedan 3 minutos
there's
al
a
voto.
lot
Igual ya
going
valió
on
madres
in
el
that video and a
glare.
lot to talk about, but why don't we start with, now that DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat
Parece que ya no
together
van a
with
sacar
our
más
friends at
DLC,
Double
pero van a
11, and we started
sacar...
working on seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through
Aventuras
the
de
game
temporada,
and
o sea, como que
increase in
aventuras
ranks,
temporales.
gather points,
Creo que
and
para mí me
hopefully
interesa
get
más el de mi
cool
país,
rewards
es
at
un
the end.
desastre.
That sounds
No,
amazing.
hombre.
Yeah.
So how long do they last?
Creo que por eso
Right.
mismo no nos llama.
Seasonal
porque-
adventures,
bueno,
although the name is
las
seasonal,
votaciones de todos los
will be
países ahorita
infinite,
creo que son un
technically.
verdadero
So,
desastre.
for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number
Creo que en
2,
todos
you
lados
will
no se
always
puede
be
llegar a
able
un
to go back
acuerdo.
to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards
Y siempre
there,
son como
go
que,
back to number 2,
no sé, la
gather some
política a veces se,
rewards there. So
se
it's a
torna
bit up to you
muy
what you decide to do with it.
puro circo de
That's amazing.
payasos o
So
no
it
sé, a ver
just
quién
lasts forever.
es
You
el
get
más
the new content
don
and you
comedias.
still have the old content.
Pero
All the
bueno.
content.
And Speaking
¿Qué se
of
le va a
content,
poder hacer
what are some of
a la
these new
cochina
things
política?
that players can unlock?
Si alguien de aquí
Right,
tiene
yeah, we
algún
added
familiar
tons of
político,
new
yo no.
rewards that are
No va
completely
para
new
ellos,
to
va
the
para
Minecraft
los más
universe.
altos grados de
Some
política.
old, some new. We have tons of new
Au.
pets. We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly, and have some fun with your friends. Why not, like we see here, having a party. Also, we added tons of new capes because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins.
Mi padrino de bautizo es el AMLO.
we were missing
Ay,
a
no,
lot of
perdón,
skins.
perdón.
Yeah.
Con Almo yo no me meto.
Well, now we have a question.
Mis
from a
respetos
Minecraft
a
creator.
Almo. Oh shit, quedó un minuto.
Strawberry
Ya
17
mamó.
here, and I have a question. Will there be
Ya
free
mamó el
content
Claire.
included as a part of
En
seasonal
mi país sí
adventures?
es un desastre. Si votamos mal de nuevo, nos vamos para el pozo y ya más o menos estamos rozando el pozo.
The answer is yes.
Oh, shit.
We always try
No sé qué tan
to
fea esté
make
la
sure there's
situación en
something for
Argentina, pero
everyone,
pues
regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll
no
always
sé
be a free
si la
track
situación pueda
and a
llegar
track
como
you can pay
lo que
for.
pasó con
So
Cali
there'll
en
be
Colombia.
different rewards in each,
Espero
and
que no
you'll be able
llegue
to
a
get
eso, la
whichever
verdad.
you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points. Also, we implemented new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like, this week, if you
Mira
beat
clips del
100
presidente y
zombies,
te das
you'll
cuenta del
get
Maduro
extra
2.0
adventure
que
points.
es. Ay, no
Yeah,
manches.
the people do it so fast. I'm always so impressed.
Entonces AMLO es Maduro
And
3.0.
also, the best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken
Ay.
about
No.
yet.
No
So
debería
what is the
reírme porque la
tower?
situación
The
es de
tower
risa.
is another free single-player feature that we've added to camp.
Ya valió madre
so you'll be able
Latinoamérica.
to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned
Maybe.
out. And it is a space with
Acá ya empezamos
30
a entrar al
different
pozo.
floors. Each floor
La
harder
verdad,
than
sí.
the one before, and you'll get to fight in arena
Con un
mobs.
presidente que
You'll
dice
get
que
to
la
fight
pandemia nos
bosses.
cayó como anillo al dedo.
You'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants, and yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom, and you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
So,
Ok,
yeah,
empiezas
the
con un
floors
personaje
get
sin
more difficult,
habilidades, pero
your
conforme
character
vas
gets stronger,
explorando
and
la aventura
you can
va
test your
más.
skill.
That sounds really
Vas
fun.
desbloqueando
So
más
let's
cosas
take a look at
interesantes.
some live gameplay of
Nice.
the tower right now. And
No
for
sé
that, we
mucho
have
de
JP.
Minecraft Dungeons, pero
Hi,
sí me llama.
JP.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you
Okay.
stole that throne from the Arch-Illager.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking
Speaking
so
of
sure.
my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we prepared some special floors to showcase here. So this is an example of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see JP's tower
Seguro me van a
avatar,
insultar diciendo
has
que mi
very
papá
little
era
amount of
AMLover.
gear, and
¿No?
yeah, you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the
Mi,
tower. Right?
mi abuelo, que en paz
Yeah.
descanse, también era
We
AMLover.
also wanted to make sure that
Y mis
the
abuelitos
tower
también
was
son
a
AMLovers,
peaceful,
pero porque
magical
pues, el
space.
señor les da dinero.
So, yeah, we have a
Nada más
boat, we
por
have
eso.
a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical
Acá el
spaces
presidente
and,
diciendo que los brasileños vinieron de la selva y los mexicanos de los...
so yeah, this
Creo que
level
no
is
puedo
quite
decir esa
easy,
palabra,
as you
creo
can
que esa
see,
palabra está prohibida.
since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
O no me
Yeah,
acuerdo.
exactly. Oh,
No
and
manches que
we
neta
can see
dijo
a
eso.
sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's
No
our
manches.
tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character
Sé
that
que
will
los
guide you through
presidentes
the tower
la mayor
and,
parte del tiempo
yeah,
son unos
will
pendejos,
guide
pero
you
este
around
güey se
and-
pasó de lanza.
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
Maybe it was,
he was
a
so
little
fast.
too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels
Ese comentario no
generates
tiene
itself,
nada
but
que ver.
you can
O sea,
come back for up
de
to 2
ningún
weeks
lado
and
tiene que
replay
andar
the same
diciendo eso el
thing.
Right,
presidente.
yeah, our tower runs will be seated, and they will change every 2 weeks.
Imagina
meaning
el
that for 2 weeks
privilegio.
you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say, I reach floor 5
Ya
and
cerró
I
la
get defeated
votación.
at floor 5. So then next time around, I'll
Bueno,
remember, I should
ahora
have
sí no voy a
chosen
saber
a
por cuál
different
votar.
weapon,
Si,
and
si
then
los
I
dos
bet I
sirven
could
para
have
la
done it.
redstone,
So,
no voy a saber por
yeah,
cuál
you
votar.
can share those tips with your
Pero pues
friends
ya le
and
doy
you can
un
learn
besito y
together
adiós
how
al
to go
Claire.
through the tower.
Yeah, practice
Adiós,
and
Claire.
get better.
Exactly.
Fue bueno
All right,
haberte conocido.
Let's give JP a real challenge now. We're
Right.
going to go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP?
Let's do it.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look
Nosotros
like.
vinimos de Europa
So
con los
we
barcos
tried
todos
to add
forrados en oro,
new
los
exciting combinations
brasileños
of
vinieron
mobs
de la
that
selva y
we've
los
never had
mexicanos de los
before.
indios.
So JP
O
is
sea,
right now
es
fighting
clasista,
jungle mobs,
su
but
presidente.
there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see
Entonces
some
es por eso
tower
que estuve
raids,
viendo mucho mame de los
that
europeos de
spawn fire in
Latinoamérica.
different new combinations. We also will
Es por
have,
culpa de ese presidente que
tower
vi ese mame.
guards, which are
No
extremely
manches.
bulky guards. We even have a guest in the mix, and JP is getting sniped by it. So we're getting yeah, that's a tower guard right there. So yeah, we're getting tons of new combinations and new ways to experience the game and defeat mobs and find strategies. And
Gas looks really difficult.
yes, it is.
Ya no le queda nada de vida, ya se va a morir.
No.
Oh, JP, that was a
Easy game, GG.
Yes.
Really,
Please hard mode.
That was so good.
So, you've talked
Es
about
una
so
basura,
many
encima
new
está
things.
recontrolado por el
When will people
vicepresidente,
get to
un
see
títere.
them?
Right. We'll get to see
Bueno,
them.
no me quiero
hopefully
poner
everyone will get to
político
play in
aquí, pero
December.
todos los
So,
presidentes a
very,
fin de
very
cuentas son un
That is
títere.
very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming by. This is all very exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Let's take one
Pero
last
bueno,
look
no
at
me voy a
some
poner más
gameplay from the
político porque
tower.
luego me censura Almo. Si vivieras en Argentina, las barbaridades que dice... No, hombre, si vivieras en México, también las barbaridades que dice nuestro presidente. Originalmente dijo, cuando estaba empezando lo de la pandemia, que tomaras pinol para que te curaras el corona. El pinol es un limpiador de esos que se usan con el trapeador. O sea, creo que los presidentes en serio están pa'l perro y son unos imbéciles en general. Pero bueno, tal vez ya no debería estar poniéndome tan político. Ok, creo que van a anunciar algo de Caves and Cliff. Ah, chis, esto ya salió. Abrazos, no balazos, fuchicaca, fuera coronavirus, tengo el corazón de María. Pues sí, son de las míticas frases que ha dicho este señor presidente. Y aún así tiene mucho seguidor que cree en él casi de forma religiosa. Es más, esto de la política a veces parece más religión. Las geodas ya están. Yes, me sacó de onda. Entonces es nada más un comercial de lo que ya existe. Oh, mira, ya tenemos 100 mensajes del día de hoy en el chat. Ah, sí, es la parte 1.
Well,
What the fuck?
it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now
Aquí es
one
donde
mob
yo
must
lloro.
go. We have the glare, the allay, and the copper golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the glare. So that still leaves two amazing mobs to choose from. Which one
Voy a
do
aprender a
you
hacer
want?
mods para meterlo al juego, no me
Or the
importa.
copper golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what
No,
anyone
nadie va a
else
meter un
wants.
Phantom
This is
de
all
nuevo.
about you and how you
El
want to play
buen cloro
Minecraft.
nunca falla.
But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new
Oh, shit.
poll just posted
Vamos
to
a
the
votar de
Minecraft
nuevo.
Twitter account with only these two mob finalists to choose from. Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob
Ay,
that
shit,
you
no sé
just
cuál
can't
votar.
wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote
Chile
for.
no sé cuál votar.
I think I can see Jens voting right now. Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would
Voy a
have
votar
been
a
different
ciegas.
if I had Minecraft in my classes. Minecraft Education
Ok,
Edition
yo
is
voté a
available for
ciegas
schools,
y voté por el ley.
homeschools, and after-school programs. You can explore awesome education content in Minecraft
Ok, Haku sigue con el ley.
Learn about
Yo voté por el
everything
ley
from
a ciegas.
sustainability to ancient
Nada más aventé
worlds,
mi dedo pulgar a ver
even how
dónde
to speak
caía.
new languages, all in
Aunque no
Minecraft.
sé, es que también el
The
Copper
coolest
Golem
part
está
is
chido.
seeing how with Minecraft, the students often become the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Minecraft para las escuelas.
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
We have different classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We reached out to one of our teachers who learned Braille and she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what these girls built, a school of the future. They thought about
Uy,
clean
perdón.
energy and inclusive design.
An interesting fact about our building is that we used coding to build a playground. It was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Un tigre.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal ma'am,
La Education Edition ya lleva tiempo. Ah, sí es cierto, es la Education Edition.
and Ka from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures. And they're not just building blocks, they're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Ya me imagino a los alumnos haciendo PvP, rompiendo todo, haciendo duelos, construyendo miembros viriles. Y no lo dudes, aquí en México, cuando fue el 16 de septiembre, que es lo del grito, en la primera ocasión, lo que hicieron fue destruir todo el lugar porque lo dejaron en modo creativo y no en modo aventura. O sea, no pudieron dar un grito decente porque el mapa estaba todo destruido. Horrible. Pobre Mukuro se nos fue, no le tocaba el clero. No. Pero ni modo. Si aprendo a hacer mods, lo meteré al juego, sin importar lo difícil que sea.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
Por el Cooper. ¿Vas a votar por el de cobre?
We can treat one another better.
Oh
and
shit.
Can we all agree that learning should
Van cerca.
always be fun? Let's build a better world together.
Game on!
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes.
La siguiente actualización.
How's the show felt for you?
Super good. Like, I think it's a really fun show, and also, of course, we've shown so many exciting things.
Absolutely.
Ahora sí van a hablar de lo
I'm
más chido.
feeling quite nostalgic
El mero mole,
this is number 10,
por decirlo
and I
así.
have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we many that lead it together, but I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and
Me
it's so
contagia la
cool having
felicidad.
so many people on the team who play and love it and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean, we are part of the community too.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal
Aprovecho
to
ya.
us what the next update is.
Yes. Okay. So the next update is
Ok,
called
la
the
siguiente
Wild
actualización
Update.
es la actualización salvaje.
The wild update sounds very, very intriguing. So
Una
what
selva
does it
más
mean?
intensa.
So
Mobs
the word wild
salvajes.
mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing
Con todo
is
respeto a
like
la damita
really
Agnes,
scary
siempre se me hizo que
challenges
hablaba
and
raro.
adventures.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Creo
And
que
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our
Podría ser
gameplay
que
designers come
tiene
and
como
tell
que
us
un tic
more about
a la hora de
specific
hablar,
things about
tal
the
vez.
wild update, because there's these
Pero, o
different
tal vez es
parts
más bien
to
la
it.
emoción
And
de
we
estar
have
ahí.
the first one
No sé,
here,
yo también
which
siento
is
como
our
que se le
deep
escucha de
dark
repente la voz
expert,
temblorosa.
Brandon.
Me dicen el
Hello.
vidente.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we've moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded, it's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even
Pobre
unique
Grito en
loot inside
Escobedo.
the Deep Dark as well.
Ay, sí,
And,
quedó todo
yeah.
hecho pup.
We also want to make sure that we
Voy a ver si ahorita encuentro el video en YouTube y lo
let's
pongo
actually
para
look
que
at
vean
some
el
of the
desmadre que
things that we
hicieron.
have in
Se
it
la
right
bañaron.
now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
A la madre. Esto ya se convirtió en un juego de horror. Esto me gusta. Oh shit. Creo que esto es la 1.18.
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like I have so many emotions when I
Es
look at that.
aterrador y hermoso al mismo
Yes,
tiempo.
I mean,
Sí,
we
yo pienso
really
lo
didn't
mismo.
want the deep dark biome to just be, caves
Uy,
with
güey, sorry.
skulls spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this like ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting
Queda
about
un
it that
minuto
you're
para
gonna
la
have to
votación.
explore in game.
It's really cool. I like it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family? It's a Skulk family? Like,
Is it that
yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one
A
of
mí
them
me gusta
actually
su
is
voz.
something called a Skulk
La de
catalyst.
Agnes.
And the main
Está
thing
bonita su
about the
voz.
Skulk catalyst is it's actually what
Sí hay que
causes
admitir que
the
sí se
Skulk
escucha
to spread.
temblorosa,
As you
pero
can
es por
see
los
here,
mismos nervios,
whenever
me
a
imagino
mob
yo.
dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it.
Oh, shit.
And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Salieron almas de...
The Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these Skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary.
Ok, es como un señalador de que alguien murió
Here,
cerca.
when you mine some of the Skulk blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
¿Por qué se usa la
And
voz?
then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So
Okay.
when this block is activated,
Uy, uy.
it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now, and it also gives this darkness effect. So it's like pulsating darkness.
No manches, iba a estar bien creepy explorar esto.
You even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a Skulk sensor, even
¿Un stream en
sneaking
esta
will activate.
actualización?
Wow, okay.
Al chile
definitely
sí, cuando
not a
salga esta
friendly
actualización sí voy a
family.
streamear.
And I will say to our
Nada más
younger
que pues ya
viewers
dijeron
that in a minute we're gonna
que
show
salen
you
1 o 2
footage
meses.
a little
Pero sí,
scarier,
no
but
manches,
I
está
just- I mean,
está con ganas, en
Brandon,
serio.
those have so many things that players can do with them. Like,
Yeah.
what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, when you could create a mob farm with it, like through the tech community. usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless
Las
you, the
correcciones.
player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
And you
Granja
can do,
de
like,
XP.
experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shriek and hear like.
That's amazing. Or
Okay,
you do
Agnes.
that all around your world and just whenever anyone's visiting
I'm
you.
not gonna visit your world.
No esperaba escuchar a Agnes gruñendo.
We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Jintum from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
¿Cuál es la inspiración
Yeah, I mean,
detrás de
that's an
todos
interesting
los
question. From the
el
art side,
shrieker?
we've
O sea,
actually had
todo
the
lo
inspiration
relacionado con
behind
los
the
kulk.
human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that first of all,
Me
the
tengo
warden
que ir, pero
spawns
estuvo
in a
chido estar
unique
aquí.
way, and
No
also
pasa
in a
nada,
way that you
Haku.
can avoid it.
Nos
So
vemos en el
usually you can
próximo
kind of
stream
sneak
o en el
around,
próximo
and as long
video,
as
lo
you
que,
don't
que
activate
salga
the,
primero, jeje.
Skull Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skull Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Oh shit. No manches. Igual, Haku, cuídate. No. Uy, güey. No mames. Esto dio más miedo que el infierno. Oh shit. Se me olvida que este mob es ciego. Oh shit. ¿Qué onda, Juan Alberto? Un saludote. Y bienvenido al stream.
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet after seeing that. Wow,
No.
there's a lot there, Brandon.
Holy
Definitely
fuck.
a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground, so that means you know.
Ok,
the
el
warden's
warden
kind of
sale
in the deep dark, in the walls,
de
under
las
the floor,
profundidades.
and it also
O sea,
has
no es como que
developed a
salga de
sense
algún
of
otro lado,
smell.
no,
So,
sale
of
de
course you can sneak
las
around and try
profundidades.
to be, quiet and not to get
Jesus.
detected, but unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So you are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really
Este men
cool.
quita
I mean,
más que el
I think you're
dragón. Y sí,
definitely
qué
up to
pedo.
the terrifying level, Brandon. And
Digo,
I
a fin de
just
cuentas
love
es una
how much you've
criatura
expanded the deep dark to
bajo
feel
la tierra.
It's so immersive.
Creo que es más peligroso
Yes,
que los mismos
It's
mobs
really
del
amazing.
Nether.
Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. So beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
Yes, that's true. And that's the swamp.
A ver.
Oh. Our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful concept art. And as you can see here, the
En primera instancia
really
veo
different from the birch forest as well.
Really
ya de ahí
it's
parece el mismo,
amazing.
pero se ve como
So we
que
have
con más
another one
filtros.
of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert.
Igual se ve bonito.
Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Qué buen mod.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no,
¿Este qué onda?
The puns are so quick.
Sí, llegó bien sobres.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
El bote con el cofre. Oh. No esperaba que así lo metieran. Eso está chido para cuando vas en el océano. O bueno, le veo más utilidad en el océano cuando estás cazando los barcos caídos, los barcos inundados. Hundidos, chingada madre. Ya no sé hablar.
In the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
it's really amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding a mangrove tree to Minecraft.
¿El árbol mangrove?
So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mangrove.
Okay, un árbol que crece bajo la.
And you can see here, the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a minute. Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree, and then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land.
Okay, y las cosas que parecen una semilla caen del árbol
actually amazing for like local
y crece de nuevo cuando cae bajo el
climate
agua.
change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling
Nuevo
that
tipo
you
de
can
madera,
plant
nice.
underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater
Los
and
honguitos
on
de
land
los
as well.
árboles.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's adorable.
So seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the
Cuando hay un nuevo
mangroves do
árbol,
come
hay un
with a
nuevo
new
tipo de
wood
madera,
type.
justo
And
como
like
dije.
always when we add a new tree, we are so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new
Se ve
wood type?
casi igual que la de.
And therefore
Se ve
we're so
casi igual
happy
que
that
la
we
de
were
la
able to
jungla,
add a
ne.
new wood type for the mangroves. And look at it, I think it's
Esperaba
really
que se
pretty.
viera de un color
And you also don't
grisáceo o
see, like,
algo.
all the blocks
Nuevo tipo de
here.
madera.
It's gonna be
Así
like a
es.
full set
Bienvenido,
for the wood
Gabriel
types.
de
It's gonna be
Paper
like
Master.
doors and trapdoors and so on.
Yo esperaba que fuera más
Gorgeous.
diferente
I
el de
love
la
it.
jungla, es casi el mismo tono.
I'm so excited
Ni
about
modo.
mangroves, but yes,
Nueva
it's
madera es nueva
another
madera.
thing. 'Cause
No me voy a quejar.
we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the roots
Ooh.
should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots, because, for example, when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture.
No
It's
manches, está
really
bien
nice
bonito.
atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded.
Barcos mojados.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean during sunset,
Como cuando se me
every time I was
dificulta
testing, I
hablar.
would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
Lodo.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud.
Okay.
The first of which is
Si mojas
if you take
tierra,
a
se
dirt
hace
block
lodo.
and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable
Nice.
clay. Like I always need more bricks.
Esos árboles son de los manglares.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
Creo que.
That's
a ver.
actually true. I have
Si
this
es la
one
traducción
mason
correcta
that's
esa.
diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
Porque a veces estoy medio mensa por el inglés.
Oh, they might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks.
Ladrillos
So, mud
de
bricks
lodo.
are really, really exciting like building
Si
block.
son manglares,
And as you can see here, the
los
brick
mangroves.
texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool like to build with.
He de admitir que
matches
se
a lot
ve
of
bonito
different
el
block
color
sets,
para
and I'm really
construir.
excited to build with them.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
Pregunta de un creador.
どうも、ごぱにちぷちぷちです。私からの質問はね、こちらになります。
Quisieron
どうして
agregar
この電気を
ladrillos
追加
de
することにしたのでしょうか？
lodo del juego.
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have
Agnes es bien
like,
wholesome.
amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes.
Oh,
well,
shit.
very
Mob?
cute
¿Algún
and
mob?
quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Ranitas, güey. Ranitas están bien bonitas. No manches, están bien bonitas. Espero que no se vengan nada más en ese color. Las ranas tienen muchos colores como para solo estar de color naranja. Digo, los ajolotes tienen 5 colores, ¿por qué estos no? Yes.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Una saltó hacia atrás, no la vi.
And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaves, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But
Bienvenido a Veracruz con esos manglares. Alguien haga un mapa de México y ya sabe qué ponerle a Veracruz. Los manglares.
Maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
And you're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
Yes, the fireflies.
Ok, si van a poner las luciérnagas también.
Roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just nice and cozy at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life. Like,
Se ve bien raro, nada más son 2 píxeles.
Oh yeah, also they're frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention that. They're frog food.
Poor fireflies.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Yeah, and they're beautiful frog food.
Con el lodo se puede hacer barro.
Enjoy them in the atmosphere, and the frogs get to eat.
Ya tenemos lo
so that's,
suficiente.
you know.
Everybody wins.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish, it's
Barros, ladrillos de barro.
That's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Rana bebé?
Yes, so you know,
Ranas
all
bebé?
baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Oh, renacuajos.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the
Nice.
tadpoles.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and
Okay,
when a
variantes de
tadpole
rana.
grow up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So for
Ok, el
example, if
color
it
de la
grows
rana
up
va a
in a
cambiar
really cold
dependiendo de la
place, it's
temperatura en
going to
donde,
be a snowy frog.
donde crezca.
Yeah, as you can see here. So
Ranitas de hielo.
the frogs have
Bueno, de nieve
like
más
two
bien.
main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So the frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, like, or they
Espero que
adapt
salga una
the
ranita de
color
esas que parecen bien
depending on
venenosas,
temperature.
con los
And we
colores
wanted
bien
to have that in
vibrantes.
Minecraft. We wanted to, like,
Ya me vi con una granja de
Minecraftify it, so
sapitos.
therefore
Ya
the
somos
tadpole's
dos,
gonna
ya
pick a
somos dos.
variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog.
Tropical.
So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole
En
with you,
desierto
and if it
jungla.
grows up there, it'll turn into
Una
a
ranita
lovely
albina.
tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
And I think there was a reason that they were.
Yes,
made that way.
there is a reason they are white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we had something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called gray foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the
Okay.
inspiration for the tropical
Las
frog
ranitas son
in
blancas
Minecraft.
para
I love
evitar
all 3 of them. And you
sobrecalentarse.
didn't. So you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant is going to have something unique that will be useful for the players.
Okay,
But we
cada-
actually don't
cada
even
tipo
know
de
what
rana
that is
tiene
yet
algo
because we're
especial.
working on the frogs right now.
That is so
O sea,
cool.
dependiendo
So
del color de
Corey,
la rana va a ser alguna
which
función
frog is your
especial,
favorite?
pero de momento
It's
no han
gotta be
dicho
the
qué.
snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I
Or
gonna
I
love
mean,
them all.
of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out of here.
Bye, Corey.
So many puns. I like that.
This is quite an awesome update, and I mean, I really see the name for the Wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark, and I love that contrast between these 2 things.
It's absolutely amazing. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always,
Ya me
the
vi con
time
mi
has
granjita.
flown
Yes,
by,
yo también.
and a lot has happened during this show.
Nada más que
So
van a
let's look
tener
back
que
at
ser
some of the
granjitas en
biggest
distintos
announcements,
biomas para
and
tener de
then
todo tipo
we
de
will
rana.
reveal the winning mob.
Se lucieron bastante con el de Caves and Cliffs parte 2. Me imagino que van a agregar también más animales todavía con la actualización salvaje. No creo que nada más metan esto. Digo, está nice, pero tal vez le falte un poquito. Yo por las ranas no me quejo, las ranas están bien bonitas. Ah, bueno, también se viene la oscura profundidad. Está curioso su caminar. Sí, se ven bien chistosos caminando. Bote con cofre. Bote con cofre.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game.
Aquí va el mob
hey Jens,
que
do you have
ganó.
the results?
Yes, I have them right here.
Llegó en un bote con cofre.
Wow,
Very exciting.
you really came in style.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Mm. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is the LA.
Wow.
Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a
Muchas
lovely, lovely
felicidades al LA.
That is so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the Wild update.
Ok, va a salir en la
with the LA.
1.19.
I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, thank you so much. Bye.
Nice. Nice. Ok, estuvo chido el evento. Video a la carta. Estará disponible en breve. Suena bien raro, a la carta. Bueno, creo que ahora sí se acabó. Yes. Ya se acabó. Porque están poniendo guión cape. No están dando ninguna capa por este evento que yo sepa. Nice, muchas felicidades a los que votaron por el LA y los que querían a la ley. Ya veré cómo le hago para meter al glare y al golem de cobre. Si aprendo a, a hacer mods. Pero bueno. Obrigado por asistir a Minecraft Live. O video su demanda estará disponible en breve. Caminar. Bueno, ahora sí ya se acabó el stream, así que si meten ranitas meterán víboras. No estaría mal. No estaría mal que metan más animales, esperemos que sí. Pero bueno, oh fuck. Bueno, a ver si aquí terminó el stream. Y ahorita no tengo música porque pues recordatorio de que perdí mi contenido. Jeje. Así que muchas gracias por ver el stream de Minecraft conmigo. Espero que les haya gustado y si de rato llego a hacer stream les comento en Discord. Si no, pues hasta el próximo stream o el video que haga. Nos vemos Mr. Cyan Tombstone, nos vemos Scorp Nature y nos vemos quien sea la otra persona que está en YouTube porque no me deja ver los nombres. Que tengan un bonito día.